So you have particles that need to be sieved or filtered. But how do you know what mesh count you need? It all comes down to particle size analysis. I'll explain everything, so stick around. Hi, I'm Candace Blaker, and from the filters in our cars to the molds used to form pulp fiber, and even the screens that help the functions of a smoke detector, woven wire mesh is all around us. Now, the customization options it offers are one of woven wire mesh's greatest qualities, but fine-tuning your mesh specifications from the particles throughout your operations can be tricky. So, how can wire mesh users determine what mesh specifications work best for their particular application? At WS Tyler, our lab can, in most cases, accurately find the size of the particles that need to be separated so that you can move forward in determining the other aspects of your mesh solution. So in this video, we'll go over why you need to know your specific particle size range, how wire mesh suppliers can help you with ideal mesh specifications, what information that you'll need before you reach out to a wire mesh supplier, and how much it costs to have your particles analyzed. Typically, when a customer contacts a wire mesh supplier, they have a specification or a need that's well understood. This usually happens when someone is in the design or conceptual phase of a project. Sometimes, though, someone may require a solution that they have no idea how to achieve. Maybe the most important piece of information when it comes to filter cloth is how big the openings should be. There's times when there's particles passing through your filter, but if someone asked, "What is the particle size range?" you could still have no idea. Regardless, there are several ways that we can solve that issue. There's many avenues to design woven wire mesh that screens the correct particle size range. One solution is to send the material to a wire mesh provider, like WS Tyler. To do this safely, you would need to submit the required SDS sheets for the material that's being tested, and the sample needs to be of a reasonable and testable size. If you're sending your material into WS Tyler, sample size minimums would be 50 grams for a row tap, 10 grams for a CPA, and 20 grams for the E200LS Alpine unit. General material information is critical to the process. This will allow the wire mesh supplier to make the necessary adjustments to ensure the best results. For example, if it's not very resistant to wear, we wouldn't want to use a Rotap sieve shaker to size the material because it could be pulverized. Or, if the material is not dry and free-flowing, we wouldn't want to use a dynamic image analysis system because you would get inconsistent test results from agglomerated particles. And if the material needs to be retained and returned after testing, we would want to avoid using an air-jet sieve, since the passing material would be lost, unless of course we're using a collection cyclone. After being presented with the material information and requirements, the mesh supplier will determine which method would give the most accurate results. WS Tyler in particular has several methods at our disposal for particle sizing. So if the material is safe to handle and the particles are at or above 40 micron, we should be able to provide a size analysis. Typically, when in a conceptual phase for these new pieces, there's a lot of trial and error needed to reach a desirable answer. Usually, the first test for running material won't cost anything, as it's part of the process for finding an answer. If someone gets into the habit of sending a material, however, for general particle size distribution information, if someone needs regular material sized for general particle size distribution information, WS Tyler will charge $250 per material sent in to provide test report information. If it truly becomes a customer need, we'll recommend the proper particle sizing instrument so that future testing can be done on-site by the customer. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, fill out a Contact Us form so that we can answer your specific requests. Just click the link in the description. And if you'd like to learn more about woven wire mesh or our many other products, we have a learning center filled with written and video content to make you an expert. Just click the second link and you'll be that expert in no time. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring that bell to keep up with all things WS Tyler. Once again, my name is Candace Blaker, and I'll see you around in the next video. Bye for now.